Hello friends, I am Dr. Pankaj Gaur, Assistant Professor KDK College of Engineering, and I am again delivering the lecture on the applications of nanomaterials, that is in the semester 2 unit number 4. So these applications of nanomaterials in the field of we'll see in the medicine, it is in the field of electronics and in the field of environment. So first we'll see the applications in the field of medicine. It can be used in the drug delivery. So these nanoparticles can be used for site specific drug delivery with smallest dose, and the targeted medicine reduces the drug consumption and treatment expenses, making the treatment of patients cost effective. So this is how that targeted delivery can be done by using the nanoparticles. Another application is that is the medicinal implants. So nanocrystalline silicon carbides, it can be used for the artificial heart wall due to its low weight, high strength, corrosion resistance and extreme hardness. Another is it can be used of implantable biosensors. So this implanted glucose sensor can be coupled with an insulin release system and help sufferers of diabetes to control their sugar levels without the need for the insulin injection. So that is again the good application, and this is how the nanomaterials can be used in the cardiovascular diseases by using their nanoparticles. The another application is in the tissue engineering. So nanomaterials used to reproduce or repair damaged tissues which get tissues which get damaged. So this tissue engineering, again, it might replace the today's conventional treatments like organ transplants or artificial implants. So once the tissue get damaged in the body, we have to take it and we have to again repair it and reculture it, and again we can replant it. So that can replace the organ transplants or artificial transplants. So it is the major application of in the field of medicine of the nano materials. Another one is the nanomedicine and the diagnostics. So quantum dots, nanocrystals which glow with the fluorescence in UV light, can be used as a markers to detect specific cells to diagnose the cancer. So it can help in the cancer therapy. So the nano cells are there which can be attached to the cancer cells, and so that can be highlighted with the help of ultraviolet light and we can easily detect it. So these are some of the intelligent nanomaterials for the medicines I have highlighted here. There is CNT is there, metallic NPs are there, liposomes, nanogels are there, polymeric NPs are there, quantum dots are there. So that these are the various nanomaterials it is used in the medicine field. The another application of nanomaterial in the field of electronics, the first one is can be used in the electrical circuits. So besides being smaller in size, these nanoparticles can allow more transistors to be packed into a single chip. And in the uniform and single structure of the nanotubes allows higher electrical mobility. So in a single chip, more transistors can be packed. Then the another application is the electrical cables and wires. So nanomaterials can be used for carrying the electrical current, may be fabricated from the pure nanotubes and nanotube polymer composites like this. Another is in the solar cells. So single walled carbon nanotubes is used in the solar panels due to their strong UV absorption characteristics. So these are multiple solar cells are there. Another application is the nano RAM, which can be used as a storage device. So it can be made by using carbon nanotubes, again CNT is used, based on the crossbar memory to create ultra high density memory. And these nano RAM is universal memory chip suitable for countless and new application in the field of electronics. So these are the nanorams which can be prepared by using the again carbon nanotubes. Again it is used in the display devices. The carbon nanotubes are excellent field emitters, FED, so used in the display on screen. So display devices can be used in the field of the electronics. Another is the CNT, carbon nanotube transistors. So IBM has developed the CNT transistors. They can be used effectively in computer chips, information storage, and in sensors. So these are the carbon nanotubes which can used in the as a transistors, and these are various transistors, types of transistors, you can see it. Then the next example or the applications of the nanomaterials is in the field of environment. So first is if you look at, you can have the idea about the, this is what about the air pollution. So air pollution prevention can also be done by using the nanoparticles. So these carbon nanotubes are again being used in the greenhouse emission. The CO2 emission from the industrial smoke can be removed by using CNT based membrane, carbon nanotube based membranes, and the nano structured membranes can be used for controlling the CO2 emission. Another is nanomagnets are there. These are used in the air purifiers to remove indoor dust, microorganism, formaldehyde, and other volatile organic pollutants, and it can again remove the soil contaminants. The another application is in the nano batteries. The nanomaterials may enable batteries with higher energy content or supercapacitor with a higher rate of recharging. And the process of developing a nano battery utilizing environmental friendly nanomaterials. So it is again eco-friendly, that is why it can also contribute towards the environment. Another application is the water pollution prevention. So these nano solvents are used to remove the organic and inorganic pollutants from water. The nano ion exchange reagents again used in the water purification to pure the water. The nano membranes are there which are used in the nano filtration to filter the contaminants from water cheaply and effectively. And the size is small, that is why it can again filter the bacteria. So bacteria can also not allowed to get through it. This is how the nanofiltration can be done. So the various bacteria, viruses are there, suspended particles are there, and when these are passing through the nano filtration membrane or nano membranes, so it cannot allow all these particles. So viruses and all bacteria and suspended particles are get prevented to pass through it. And this is how the nanotechnology is working in the field of the environment to prevent the water pollution. So these are CNT nanotechnology is there, and we'll get the pure water. Thank you very much for watching this. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much.